Hi, my name is Whit Nixon from Wicked Wellbeing, and I'm here in the Wicked Wellbeing kitchen, and today I am making some Kumara and Corn Fritters with a tomato and avocado salsa and a carrot salad. At Wicked Wellbeing, I'm all about getting you back into the kitchen, creating things from scratch. It's about honest food for busy families, because I know how busy families' lives are, especially in these days, and I know it's really challenging sometimes to get a healthy, nutritious meal on the table. So I want to show you how you can do that, quickly. So I'm going to start today with, I've got a peeled and grated kumara here, and I've got some whole kernel corn here. Now the fantastic thing about this is that corn season is coming up, so you can just use a corn cob, take the layer off, and then you can use it raw. Just cut off the kernels off the corn cob, and then you can just use it raw, put it into the bowl. So I'm going to pour my corn into here, and then I'm going to put in some parsley and a little bit of a pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, and then I'm going to mix that up, just roughly mix it up. And then the batter that we use for this, the great thing about these fritters is that they are gluten-free, they're dairy-free, they're egg-free, and they're nut-free, so they are totally free. So what I've got here in the bowl is chickpea flour. Now I use chickpea flour a lot. It's got a great nutritional value, but it's also the benefit of it is that it is gluten-free. So it is ground up chickpeas. You can buy these from an Indian store, or your supermarket will probably stock it. It's otherwise known as chana flour, C-H-A-N-A, or besan flour, B-E-S-A-N. So if it's not under chickpea flour, look for those different options. So I've got 3/4 of a cup of chickpea flour in here, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I've then got half a cup of water and 25 mils of oil in here, which I'm just going to pour together. Then I'm going to whisk that till it's smooth. Okay, don't worry if there's a few little lumps in it, because that will go. Pour that into the mixture, into the kumara and the corn mixture, and then you just want to stir that up. Sometimes with chickpea flour you might think that it hasn't got the consistency to hold the fritters together, but it actually is fantastic. Works really well. Okay, so that 5 minutes was your fritter mixture made. So now I'm going to heat some oil in the pan. I find that the heavier based fry pans are the better ones to use, because then the fritters don't stick as much. So as you can see, I've just got a little bit of oil in here, just swirling that around, and then I am going to just put a spoonful of mixture into the pan. Now this is probably where you may think that they're not going to stick together, but the chickpea flour really holds it together. So I'm just going to put 4 of those in. The other option is that you could form these into a fritter in your hand and then put them in, but I find this just as easy and a little bit less messy. And so as you can see, I'm just shaping the fritters in the pan. So as you can see, the fritters are cooking here. If you feel that they are a little bit dry, then do add a little bit more oil, which will just make them crispen up a bit more. So then using your spatula, you just want to flip it underneath and then turn it over, and they just stay together. So I'll do this one here. See, and these are a fantastic alternative to potato. Getting kumara in there, it's got a lower glycemic rating, so it's going to keep you fuller for longer, and a great opportunity to get some vegetables into your kids. So you want to crispen them up on both sides, so they take 3 or 4 minutes on each side, and you just want to make sure that the kumara is cooked through, but because it's grated, it cooks really quickly. So these are pretty much done. So I'm just going to serve these onto a plate. So here we have the Kumara and Corn Fritters. Now, as I mentioned before, I would serve this with a carrot salad, which is made up of grated carrot, some finely chopped mint, cashew nuts, some currants, which give a really lovely sweetness, and some sesame seeds. And you just mix those up and combine it with a balsamic vinegar or a lemon juice as your dressing. And then I have got a avocado and tomato and red pepper salsa here. Again, just sprinkled with some lime juice and a little bit of pure maple syrup. This recipe has been taken directly out of the Wicked Wellbeing Kitchen Club, which is a 6-week step-by-step meal plan for busy parents. I know that often we want to put a more nutritious meal on the table, but we don't have time to plan, and maybe we don't know how to put a nutritious meal together. So what I do is I do all the hard work for you. For 6 weeks, it's all online, so you can do it anywhere, wherever you are. You receive 4 recipes plus a shopping list, so all you've got to do is buy the ingredients and follow the recipes. My next program is starting on the 2nd of November, and as I say, it's online. And so if that's something that you are interested in being a part of, then register your interest on the link below, or it's www.kitchenclub.wickedwellbeing.com, and you'll be sent some more information. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.